Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am doing this look, first impressions on the Melt Cosmetics Gemini 2 palette. I am also going to tell you at the end of the video about my 350 subscriber giveaway on the channel, so please make sure you watch all the way to the end so you can see all the goodies in the giveaway and how you can get those. Before we get too far into the video and into this smoky spring look, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I upload twice a week. It's totally free to subscribe, and I would love to have you back on the channel in the future. All right, let's go ahead and get into the look. All right, guys, so I've zoomed in a bit here so we can see what we are working with. Here is the outside unicarton. I really like the kind of like holographic, hopefully you can see the lettering, how the shade of the actual letters shifts in the light. That's really gorgeous. It's cardboard packaging, and then here is the packaging on the inside. The print continues on the back of the florals, and then on the inside we do have a mirror as well as the palette shades themselves. Of course, we've got the rose theme and the embossing as well. Now, this palette only has 2 shimmers. I did get this in the bundle. I didn't own the original Gemini, so I got the 1 and 2 bundle, which was the best deal, as well as the 20% off. SH Mood 20, I think is the code they're still running. If you want to get the bundle, that's a savings plus another 20% off that at checkout. That's what I ended up doing. Now, I do own the Millennial Pinks, the 420, the Vita, and I haven't tried the Blueprint, but I got that in a mystery box as well. So I've definitely tried Melt Formula before, but I wanted to add to my Melt collection, and this just looked really pretty. So let's go ahead in. Obviously, I've got my base makeup done, so we can just focus on the eyeshadow for this video. But I'm gonna go in with my trusty Morphe M441. And I'm going to go in with Ladylike, one of the lighter shades in the palette here in the crease. And just kind of start putting that in my transition area and go from there. I'd be curious to know if any of you picked this release up. Some of you may know, if you've been following me recently, that I am trying to be more selective about my purchases this year and not just, you know, go ham. My collection is plenty big enough. So, like I said, I'm trying to just only buy things that really seem special to my collection. And honestly, this one to me does. Like, I know I've got greens and I know I've got some grunginess, but I don't think I have like any dark grungy shimmers like that. And I don't know how many of these more like reddish mattes I have. Like, I don't have a ton of like brown reds, if that makes sense. I have some cranberries, but I don't really have a lot in the way of deep matte grungy red shades. So I felt like this would add to my collection in that way. And so far this shade is really blending nicely. The only video I've watched on this palette so far was from Amy Loves Makeup. I'll leave her video linked in the cards. And so far, like, I see what she's saying, because she mentioned in her video that the shade seemed deeper on the eyes than in pan. And if you look, like, here's the shade in pan, and then there it is on my eye. I don't know, maybe it's just the lights washing out the shade on the camera a little bit. It doesn't look quite so intense on camera to me as it does in person, but it does seem a little deeper, which I actually don't mind. I would rather it come off more pigmented and deeper on the eye than in the pan, than the reverse, because to me there's nothing worse than, like, I'll link you my Get Ready With Me I just posted last week. I hate it when something looks so like pigmented or like it's really gonna be a certain way in the pan, and then you put it on your eye and you're like, hello? Are you there? Like, the pigment's just not there. I know that's personal preference, but I don't know. Just after I used that Rococo palette last video, I just keep thinking, like, why am I keeping this? Like, it's not what I'm into. So I might pass that palette along just because I just didn't really enjoy it. You know what I mean? And if there's somebody in my life that's going to enjoy it, then I could pass it off to them. I've also kind of toyed around with the fact that like I have enough makeup that if I wanted to, I probably could start like a Poshmark or something, because I know some people do like to buy like very gently used makeup like that eyeshadow palette I've used once. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that. Like, do you think that that is like a worthwhile thing? Like, how many of you shop on Mercari or Poshmark or things like that? Would it be worth me making one, or do you think there's a better way? Let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna go next in with LX Queen, which is one of these like deeper kind of reddish brown shades that I was talking about. And I'm going in with my JS6 brush. And I'm just gonna use that on the outer corner here. I'm gonna apply it kind of at an angle. I really like to use shadow in the outer portion of my eye to help start giving that lifted effect. So that's why a lot of times I'll kind of apply it on an angle instead of just placing it there and making it more of a rounded or blown out look. Just for me and my eye shape, I find that really helps to give it that lifted appearance. This is blending like an absolute dream. Do you see that right now? Like, now that I've just placed, I have literally 2 shadows down, and putting that in the outer corner just at a diagonal already, I think that really just changes the entire eye shape for me and gives me a much more lifted, youthful, awake appearance, you know, all the things that I would like to be perceived to be. Now you could totally just do like an all matte look at this point. But I think I really want to go in with Mateo, I think it's Mateo, because this is like a Latina owned company, so I would say Mateo. The shimmery green right here, ooh, looks so pretty. Now knowing Melt, I'm probably going to need to spray or wet my brush to have this come off as actually sparkly. Ooh, I think I'm going to go in with, this is my Clionadh brush. And there's no like number or anything on it, so sorry about that. Clionadh just has like this flat brush that I got in a mystery box from them. Actually, I'll go ahead and leave that mystery box linked if you're curious. That was a fun one to do. I haven't played with those singles in a while. Now I'm getting ideas, other videos. Stay focused. And let's see, I'm gonna go in with Mateo. Let's try it on a dry brush first, just to say, you know, we tried, and then we can wet it if we need to the way I think we will. Okay, it's got a little bit there, right? Coming off. A little bit of pigment, but I do think we're gonna need to wet it to really get the full effect, and frankly to avoid fallout. I've done a good job with not really getting any fallout so far because I've been tapping off my brush. But I don't want to ruin my complexion, so let's go in some more pigment and then we'll wet the brush here. I'm just wetting it with a little setting spray that I've got laying around. Ooh, okay, now that just made us go to like a very grungy place, right? Before we were very like kind of neutral, leaning on just berry on the outer corner. Now we've gone full grunge, so you don't have to take it here if you don't want, but I don't know, it's been a while since I did kind of a grungy look on my channel. The last few have been very spring. So, you know, we're still playing with greens and kind of pink reddy spring tones, but make it grunge spring, you know. I do really like this shade, it's nice. I don't think I have anything quite like this in my collection. Alright, and now that I've got that green on there, I am going to go back and just kind of blend in the crease so there's not really like a harsh line between where I laid that shimmer and the original like matte transition shade I put in there. So I'm going back in with my 441 brush and the shade Ladylike and just, like I said, blending out the edges a bit. And then I think I'm going to go in with the JS6 again, just with a little more LX Queen. Ooh, yeah, just to bring back that little bit of depth in the outer corner. Those just got a little lost, I feel like, when I added the shimmer. I also think I'm going to take what's left of LX Queen on this brush and just run a little on the outer bit of the lower lash line. Yeah, that's really pretty. Now, the only thing I would say with this palette is this is the lightest shade right here, and it is a matte shade, but it's not so light that I think you could really do an inner corner with it. So if you want an inner corner highlight, I do think you kind of would need to pull with something else like I'm gonna do. And I do agree with Amy Love's makeup as well, and the fact that, like, I feel like the two are good companion color stories. So you could definitely like pull from each of them and go together if you wanted, but this one of course is just the Gemini 2, just to give you some ideas. I know there's a ton of Gemini looks already on the internet since that palette's been out a while. I just got the bundle because, like I said, I didn't have it yet. So yeah, let me finish up the look and I'll be back with some final thoughts. Alright guys, and here is the final look using the Gemini 2 from Melt Cosmetics. Yeah, so I put on my Milk Makeup Kush mascara, put a little bit of the LA Girl, what is this? Oh, what shade are you? Limelight. This is the Glide Gel Liner. So I put that in my lower waterline just for another little pop of green. Put some of the Colourpop X Raw Beauty Kristi liner in Woodsy on the upper lash line just to continue on with that little winged out effect. Use the Milani Lip Kit Shoop Lip Liner and Lipstick Kit. Oh, and I did put a little like inner corner highlight there like I had talked about, that I feel like is the only thing missing in this palette. And I went in with the Clionadh highlighter in Minerva that I got in that mystery box as well. So yeah, what do we think? I'm definitely feeling spring grunge. I really like this. This is my vibe, like plaid and grunge, that's my vibe. So I'm feeling right at home. Let me know what you think in the comments of this look. Alright guys, and now we're getting to the part you are all waiting for, information about my 350 subscriber giveaway. This giveaway is going to run for 2 weeks. I will select a winner on Sunday, April 24th. I will leave all of the rules and everything in the description as well, but please make sure you are 18 or older if you are entering. And all you have to do to enter this giveaway is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please make sure you are publicly subscribed so that I can actually like check to see if you're subscribed, and then like this video and leave one comment down below. That is it. Just subscribe, like the video, and comment down below sometime in the time span between now and that Sunday when I will select the giveaway winner. So what will you win by entering the giveaway? So you will win from Lunar Beauty the Eternal Eclipse palette. These are all brand new, never used pieces of makeup. These are just things that I got like doubles of through either mystery boxes or things like that. So if you haven't seen it, here is the Eternal Eclipse, what it looks like. Very neutral, like more cool tone, I would say, with a pop of blue. And also from Lunar Beauty, the winner will be getting the Moon Prism Blush. This is a cheek palette. Manny did just release a part 2 to his blush palette series. You best believe I bought it, so stay tuned for that one. But here is the original. This is my favorite blush palette in my entire collection. I already have it. Again, this is a double from a mystery box, so my double is your win, right? Like you are getting these in the giveaway. You will also get from Lunar Beauty the liquid lipstick in the shade Aphrodite. So this is a bright red. You can see there the color at the bottom. Liquid lipstick. The formula from Lunar Beauty is very comfortable and not drying at all, I have found. I do have other shades. I'm just not a huge big red lip person, so maybe you are. From Colourpop, you're also going to get one other eyeshadow palette. This is the Child palette. Ugh, from The Mandalorian, you guys. Colourpop's formula is great. And let me show you the color story for this one. Here it is, brand new. I've got doubles of this one as well. That's a really nice palette too because it has the Super Shock formula shades and some of those there. And then you will also get from Midas Cosmetics, which is going out of business. So here you go, because some of these you can't get anymore. The Razzleberry Glitter. That's what it looks like there. And one of their icing glosses. This is classic, so this is just a clear gloss. So those are the main goodies. I might throw in some other little, just tiny things for the winner, but those are all the items you will receive in the giveaway. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll enter the giveaway and share it with your friends, family, enemies, whoever. And I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye.